Welcome to Craig's Gun Channel. We had the Henry Homesteader. We took it out to the range, so let's go ahead and take a look, see how it did.
Do 5 rounds of ball.
Might just be 4.
That is sweet. Me and Henry, I guess.
It ought to be.
It's Henry. Yeah. For sure. All right, now we got a bunch of different, we got steel, hollow points, all kinds of goodies. Let's try that. All right, we'll try the top one. Oh my goodness. That is just too much fun. All right, let's throw some more. Three?
No, there's 4.
Oh, I guess I can't count. Definitely need the Glock mags for sure.
Yeah.
Find a spot that's orange. Man, that is sweet. That is sweet.
Is it nice?
You gotta shoot it.
Well, safety works.
Safety first, Craig.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, sweet. Wherever that front sight post is, it hits. Flawless.
It is a nice handling rifle.
That's beautiful. All right, let's send some more rounds. See, that was almost worth the load.
Here, go ahead and hand me that. I'll go ahead and get it reloaded.
Oh, that's just too much fun.
I could keep up with that one that's only 4. You're gonna have to go a little slower on that one.
Oh, I can go slow. Okay. Try the top. Oh, I was supposed to go slow. Man, that is just a sweet shooting rifle. Uh-oh. There it goes. Operator malfunction. I try to go slow. I just can't. I ain't been shooting in a long time, you know.
Here, I'll go ahead and...
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can release it.
And you're right, really, you just put that front post on.
And yeah, you'll put it right there. It lands.
Oh,
Johnny on the spot.
Johnny on the spot.
Last 2 rounds.
You're giving me a 2-rounder?
2-round mag. That was all in the box.
This is the California version?
Right. Yeah.
Actually, that'd just be the one.
Right.
Oh, I like it already.
One shot.
Oh, it's accurate. The tag drive. Yeah.
Only 4.
I like it a lot.
Yep. Higher. Oh, this is what it looks like. A little higher. Oh, that's good.
I pulled that one. Mr. Wobble's here and I still hit.
I got the wobbles too, Steve.
Uh-huh. The wind doesn't help.
Four-round magazine. I just can't get used to it.
Right. There's just no sense in that.
Nothing natural about a 4-round magazine.
No, there really isn't.
Now you're talking to it.
Jinxed me, Steve.
That's what I do, buddy. That's what I do.
We had the Henry Homesteader out at the range and took some shots with it. Now we have currently, this is the model that has the additional magwell adapter for Glock magazines, but we ran it with just the standard Henry magazines that came with it, which we'll talk about those separately in just a minute. First, we'll just do a quick roundtable and see what everyone thought of it. So we'll go and start with Evan. What do you think?
All right, some of my highlights. First of all, I love this gun. Why did I love it? It is the kind of the historical ranch gun looking rifle. Love the ghost round sights, the ghost, what do you call them?
Ghost ring.
Ghost ring, thank you. Love the ghost ring. Felt very comfortable aiming downrange. You had alluded to it before. I don't quite get the 4-round mag, other than that it provides that flush to the bottom of the receiver.
Other than that, 4 rounds is all kind of weird.
It's just,
right.
It's I'm done already.
And not seriously enough rounds on there. You're just getting into it, and
But they make up for it by having that magwell to go with Glock. I'm a Glock guy. I know I'm going to catch some flack on that, but just having the ability to switch over to 31, 33, 100, whatever.
Yep.
It's not really practical with this, but 31, I would carry around the 31 round over the 4 round any day.
Even a standard, 17 round magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're only going to come down just a little bit, and you have 17 rounds.
Right.
And
Definitely more than 4.
more than 4, or with their full size, I guess you call it, that holds apparently 9.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you want to call it full size or whatever.
yeah, well, it's the Henry full size.
There you go.
The gripping, the texturing, I like that. The weight of it felt right. I really like this gun. I rarely will give a gun 5 out of 5, but this is on my very short list of rifles to get. So.
Okay. What do you think, Steve?
Oh, very, very fun gun to shoot. I agree with them, and I loved it. It was, you put that front sight post on, bam, you got it. As far as the furniture, I kind of thought that this was a little, I don't want to say chintzy, but it's
not wood.
Right. It just, you would think with $1,000 gun, it would be just a little nicer.
I'm not because we haven't had it apart yet. I don't know if it's wood or not, but it certainly doesn't feel like it.
No, it feels like a plastic.
It feels like plastic.
Some polymer, maybe.
Yeah,
right,
sounds like plastic. Now the rear stock is definitely wood.
Right. It was just a great gun to shoot. Chambered in 9mm. I mean, it was just really, really fun to shoot, I guess.
I think all 3 of us did real well from 100 yards. Hitting.
That was 50.
Yeah, we
was it 50?
Yeah, we were 50.
I'm trying to give us.
We were 500 yards.
Right.
A little bit more credit.
You were still hitting them. I was
knocking
impressed.
it down. So 50, okay, 50 yards, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, there weren't too many misses in that. It shoots real straight. So.
Right. Very accurate gun. Ghost ring sights. That was one of my favorites as well. I mean, it was just a fun gun to shoot. It was great.
Any drawbacks with it or anything, or other than the
I was
the 4-round mag.
the 4-round mag. That is my biggest drawback to it. Like you were saying, you just get into it and it's like you got to reload.
Yep.
But with the magwell, you can eliminate that problem. I would say my only thing I don't like is like $1,000 gun. I would thought the front end would be
a little bit better finishes.
A little better. Yeah. Now I'd give it a 4.5, and if they had that stock or all that, I'd give it a 5, and that's just nitpicking. That's just me.
Okay. Well, and actually, well, first we'll get to what I think overall. I agree with both you guys. I would give it. I'm going to say 4.5 as well for a lot of the same reasons. It's a great gun. It's a great shooting gun. I mean, quite honestly, it's way more accurate than what I am. The ghost ring sights, like Steve said, you just put that front sight on, and that's what you're going to hit. So when I was shooting anyway, when you saw something maybe not quite hit right, but that was all me. And to be fair, or an excuse, we'll go with to be fair.
Right.
we haven't. It's been 6 months since we've been out at the range. It's just welcome to Ohio. But the overall everything about this gun, I pretty much like. Now some of the nitpick items. Well, first let's talk about features. Charging handle, ambidextrous charging handle. You can just just pop it out, pop it on the other side.
Did you do that?
No,
when
I just
you
no.
left it? Okay.
I'm so used to shooting right-handed, I just adapt.
Being the southpaw.
So that's nice. It has a manual bolt lock, but there is no bolt release, which there again, it's more a traditional type gun, so there's no tacticalness with it really. So that's not a deal breaker. You just slingshot the charging handle, you're good to go. Tang safety, there again, depending on what you're used to, that's going to be different for you. There again, very traditional. I like the looks of the gun. It is a traditional ranch rifle. It's pretty. Some of the more nitpicky items, though, the texturing on it, I would prefer checkering. For the price point of the firearm and the fact it's from Henry and it is a traditional look, I would prefer actual checkering. Doesn't have to be cut checkering. I understand, cost concerns, but press checkering, I would have liked the appearance better. Now, the texture on the gripping surfaces, it works, 100% functional. Other fit and finish things, the rear stock, just a little bit loose. I mean, it doesn't like flop around or anything. It's just, I would expect it to had been a little bit just tighter.
What did you already go over the MSRP and?
No, actually, we haven't talked about that. MSRP on this is right around $1,000. So it's an expensive rifle. Street price is going to be around the $700, $750 range. And it comes with quite a few features. It's got the ghost ring adjustable, for windage and everything. It's tapped for a scope or a rail, put a red dot or something on it. I wouldn't do that. It's a ranch rifle. It's got a threaded barrel, so you can put a can on it. I don't understand that, honestly, either. This is not a tactical gun, and if someone buys this and then starts to do all the tactical stuff to it, you're really doing it a disservice.
Right, absolutely.
It's beautiful the way it is, and I think that's the way it should be kept, quite honestly.
I think it needs to be mentioned too, Craig and Steve, that this is Henry's first shot at semi-auto ranch gun.
Yes.
They're known for their lever action.
Yeah, they're lever
Golden
gun
Boys,
company.
etc.
Yeah, that action's like butter.
Yep.
For their first shot at a semi-auto, we couldn't find any really hiccups in the action.
Function-wise,
right.
it worked flawlessly. I'm glad you mentioned that because I kind of forgot. We ran all kinds of stuff through this. We put steel case through it, ball ammo. We self-defense, hollow points, 147 grain, 110 grain, 115 grain. It just, no matter what we put in it, it just went fine. No difference at all. I intermixed a bunch of different kinds in a couple different magazines. You couldn't even tell the difference.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just, function-wise, they knocked it out of the park. I think it's a great gun. And like I said, the only reason I don't give it 5 is those little nitpicky items. But would I say should that deter you from getting it? No,
absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No, I think everybody should have one.
Yeah, this is
I
a great
believe
gun.
it fits the $750, $800.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I think that's where it belongs.
If you actually had to pay $1,000 for these, and to be fair, they're not showing up everywhere yet, so you might have to pay a little bit more, closer to an MSRP if you want one like right now. But $1,000 I think is a little steep. This is more $750, even $8.
Yep.
The fact it has the Glock magazine capability. Now, like Evan said, he 30 round magazine in there. He'd think that'd be great. I'm more still of the opinion. I think like a 17 round magazine would be more than adequate. The 4 round magazine I just don't get. I mean, I understand what they're going for. It's like a flush fit magazines, so it's more streamlined. And if you were using it like a saddlebag gun,
still with 4 though.
Well, still, but as a saddlebag gun, you can't have anything sticking out. I know. At some point, the pistol might make more sense, but
yeah, your mag won't be catching on everything.
They could have figured out something else. But
now the one thing I will caution you with this, the charging handle, it's held in with a detent ball, which is great when it's installed. In the box, it's just around loose in the box. The box itself has all kinds of slots in it. I've already seen a couple reviews where people have gotten their rifle and their charging handle wasn't in there. And to be completely honest, when we took this out to the range, our charging handle wasn't in the box either. Luckily, Steve
Yeah,
saw
out
it.
in
It
the
had
yard.
fallen out and onto the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
And so we were all set to be really disappointed on range day, but luckily we were
Use
able
my
to find
keys
it.
or something.
So we'll go ahead and wrap up with there. Overall, I would say this is definitely a good rifle. It's
Absolutely.
there's nothing really that I would say that is worth really complaining about. All the
Oh,
complaints
yeah,
I had,
no,
those
it's
are
not.
nitpicky items.
Mhm.
You know, and that's just, you know, when you compare it to all the different types of things that I've owned and shot over the years, that's the only reason why you have a nitpicky item. Most people wouldn't even phase
Right,
it.
right.
Right. Absolutely.
Good gun.
So we'll go ahead and wrap up there. As always, thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video, share our videos. We're trying to get our you know, our content out there. The YouTube algorithm doesn't really like content like this, so your help would be appreciated with that. We also like your comments and feedback, so please, you know, let us know what you think. And I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up there. So until next time, stay safe.